Hello, and welcome to another episode of Outspoken Truths. So, guys, today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. Well, not so much, not so different, to be honest. We're going to be talking about manifesting, what I like to say. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about manifesting and what manifesting is, and, you know, maybe you even have tried it yourself and it worked and you enjoyed the fruits of your manifestations. So, today we're going to be talking about manifesting. What is manifesting? Have you heard about manifesting? Do you know what manifesting is? Would you like to know how to manifest? Yeah, it's just a whole episode on manifesting. Today I'm going to be by myself. Today I'm solo. So, as always, I welcome you guys onto this show, Outspoken Truth. You know, you can get in contact and have, you know, your say in this show. Just simply hitting up the studio lines on 020-3735-8820. Or you can always WhatsApp if you feel like you want to give a call in or you want to drop a message. It's 077-8793-9958. So we're going to talk about manifesting. What is manifesting? If I was to describe manifesting, to my understanding, manifesting is using nature's laws and respecting nature's laws. You know, because most of the time, what we try and do, we try and force things. We force so many situations. Even in the realm of manifesting, you will force manifestations, and nothing can ever be forced. You know, everything in divine timing. So, if we're looking at manifesting or manifestations, manifesting. There has been so much in the recent years said about it. Obviously, that's something that your innate comes born in with, so you know that you have this ability of getting what you want, but you don't know where it comes from. And when we're saying getting what you want, we're not talking about in an egoistic kind of way, like I always get what I want, I'm such a spoiled brat. No, we're talking about that inner knowing of you must have had it at some point of your life, the inner knowing, whether it's a job, whether it's, you know, a certain item, whether it is, you know, a certain place, you have seen yourself there and you knew within your heart, yep, I'm gonna get there, or yep, I'm gonna achieve this. You didn't question how, why, you just knew what you wanted and you knew someday this too shall come to pass. So that is manifesting. So manifesting, there's this actually Indian guru that I like to listen to. His name is Sadhguru. I don't know if any of you know him. If you do, you know, drop a comment on the Instagram. By the way, we're on Instagram Live. If you want to have a look on Instagram Live, you can find this live show on at be.idole. So at beidole. So you can have a look, drop your comments. Sometimes we get lovely debates going on here. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I can't type back on the Instagram Live, but I will, you know, read out your comments and interact with you guys, so forth. So, like I was saying, Sadhguru, he is this famous and very renowned Indian guru, very wise, very knowledgeable, and he had something to say about manifestations. And the main point, let's say, why many of us know this, you know, you ask and you shall receive, but not many people know how to use it correctly or how to use it to your advantage, because it's very it's easy to sit there and affirm things. I want to have a mansion. I want to have a mansion. But then if it's just something that you're repeating, it's kind of like school. It's just you writing lines. It doesn't really go in because there's no emotion to it. There's no visualization to it. There's so many laws that go within each other that are intertwined, intertwined, yeah. That help bring about that manifestation. So, I mean, first of all, yes, you have to visualize what you want. You need, first of all, before even visualizing, you need to know what you want. Okay, great, you want that mansion. How many bedrooms? And then if you're like, I don't know, well, good luck with your manifesting, because, you know, to be honest, if you don't have clarity, how are you supposed to get what you're asking for? It's like jumping in an Uber and then the Uber driver goes, oh, where are you going? And you're like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Even if you know, like, oh, where I want to go, it has to be sunny and blah, blah, blah. Even then, he wouldn't take you because that's a whole waste of time. So you need to know exactly what it is you want. So if it's a mansion and you're like, yes, I want with 8 bedrooms and I want it, you know, the outside to be, I don't know, painted yellow or kind of like a sunshine yellow, and to have marble floors, and the wallpaper is this, and the more detailed, the more like detailed you are, the more you can visualize it, and the more you can bring it about into your physical manifestation. Because when you are as detailed as possible, that means you're adding emotions. Because the reason maybe you want marble floors is because you've been to a place that had marble floors and it reminded you of a good time and you feel all fuzzy and nice inside, and now you want to have marble floors in your own house or your own mansion, and so every time you step home you feel so happy and all that warm fuzzy feeling comes over you. And even if you have a not so great day, because you're stepping on these marble floors and and it's linked to a great time or it's linked to a great experience, now when you have like not so great day, it's okay, because this marble floors remind you of this greatness, and it reminds you of this loving time, and it reminds you that there's greater things out there, and that too moment that's not that great shall pass, you know. So that's why manifesting or being specific as possible is important. And then emotion is so key, but most of us don't know it. We just think, we write down affirmation, I want my big 8-bedroom mansion, yellow painted exterior, pool, marble floors, you know, and then it will happen. But if you're writing it as a shopping list, or if you're writing it as a, you know, there's no emotion to it, no attachment, my friend, it's gonna just stay on that paper. It's not really going to physically manifest, because you need the energy of emotion. Emotion is vibration. Everything, in fact, is vibration. Thought is vibration. Emotion is vibration. I think I'm going too deep into this before we actually listen to, you know, Master, I think he's a master. No, he's a guru. Sorry, Guru Sadhguru. So if we have a listen to what he says and his perspective, by the way, throughout this video, I might like interrupt to put my 2 cents in, guys. So, you know, just a heads up. And he talks about basically about how you can manifest, why it doesn't work for most people, and the perception that most people have. Because most people have the perception, oh, okay, I'm going to pray and I'm going to ask God for this 8-bedroom mansion with the pool, with the marble floors, and I'm going to get it. But guess what? God works through you. Divine works through you. So yes, you can ask. Yes, you can ask in prayer, believing that you have received it already, and you receive it. Or, not all, yeah, or, which what most people do, is you pray, you sit there, you pray, and you expect it or think it's going to fall into your lap. My friend, come on, like, there has to be a give and take. Energy is all about give and take, give and take. So you're giving your prayer and you're receiving your answers. But it's not just like you're giving your prayer to say, yes, I want that 8-bedroom mansion. Don't get me wrong. Somebody might have it and it fell into their lap through, I don't know, inheritance, for a lotto, for a win, whatever. But the key thing is, 1, you give up that request, that prayer. 2, you're open to hear the answers, you're open to hear like the solutions, you're open to your intuition, you're open to divine. If divine tells you, or God tells you, take the left, and you're supposed to take the right, take the left. And before you know it, you miss a turn, or you miss something that wasn't meant for you. And on that same path, you find somebody that actually is into, I don't know, mansion rentals or mansion creations. And then now you're like, oh, damn, I was thinking about this mansion too. And then he's like, yeah, this mansion, you're looking for this man. Actually, come have a look at some of the mansions that I manage. Do you get what I mean? So now you're looking at some of the mansions that you manage it, or they're managing, and now you see exactly the same mansion that you had seen in your vision. Ooh, like, yes. That helps solidify your manifestation. And one thing that's, I'm really going into this with, I'm like, shall we listen to the video? We will listen to the video, guys, don't worry, we'll listen to the video, but I just need to get this, I'm already in the flow, we need to get this out. So once you are manifesting, or once you have manifested, or once you know what you want, yeah, you've seen it, and now maybe you've physically seen it, and now you've stepped on those marble floors. Take that experience in, breathe it in, allow yourself to be immersed in that, allow yourself to visualize. Visualization works best when you have emotions attached to them. So when this guy, let's say that person that you met along the way that's into managing mansions, invites you over, go. Don't be like, oh, but Thursday, oh, I can't because usually I got this, or I go to the gym. No, this is where the openness comes in. Divine, God is trying to give you that message, or God is trying to show you the path, because you have to be open. If you're not open and you're, let's say, praying for something and you're like, yes, it's gonna come through, that mean, well, guess what? Then God's going to be like, okay, cool, you just wanted it for that one source, all right, then you're going to have to wait. And let's say this is one source, 1 in a million, or whatever the odds are. Let's say, for example, the mansion, and you're saying, yeah, I'm going to get it because I'm going to win the lottery. And you know the odds of the lottery are like 1 to, I don't know, 10 million. So you're going to be like, yeah, but the odds are 1 to 10 million, and this is the only way. So God's going to chill and be like, yeah, okay, cool, you said that. So yeah, I was going to give it to you for another way, but you wanted it this way, so chill. But when you're open, when you are open, you can get it through the most unexpected way possible, ever. So you have to be open to receive your blessings. You have to be open to receive what you have asked for. You have to be open to even see that there's different paths. Because if you're not open, for example, and this person that invited you out to see the mansions that they manage, and you're thinking, oh, Thursday night's not really good for me because I do boxing and I don't want to miss the class and guess what? You're going to remain in that rigid state. But if you're like, you know what? Actually, this is something that I was manifesting. This is something that is on my vision board. This is something, vision boards is something else. We'll get into that as well. But this is something that, I've been looking to gain. This is something that I have been manifesting. This is something that I'd like to manifest into physical reality. So now you go with the flow, and before you know it, you go there, so you meet something else, or you get there and an idea sparks for you of how you can manifest that which you've been asking for, or you see the clear path to manifest what you're supposed to be manifesting. So all this to say, manifesting or manifestation is not just about you sitting there writing lines, pretty little affirmations. It's all nice and cute. I'm not faulting anyone. I've been there as well, where you write nice, cute affirmations, and you say every morning and every night, and then you're like, it's been a while though, yo, what's happening? Because you need to add emotion. You need to use all of the laws of the universe combined. If you think about it, the universe, or even the world, is so intertwined. Why would this one segment will be, or one phenomenon be segregated. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense that it will have to use other different laws. So when you're manifesting, you state what you want. You need to know it. Then you know it. Now you're visualizing it. If you haven't seen it already, look at pictures of it. Go to places that look like that. So now you start to gain the feeling, attach feeling to it. How are you going to feel when you're there? What is the emotions that come from you? What are the emotions you want to elicit and emerge from your being when you're there? What does that mean to you? And then the most important thing that I think people don't know how to do, keep your mouth zipped about it. Don't tell no one. Don't tell no one about your manifesting. Don't tell no one about what you want to get. Because when you start opening your mouth about it, you dilute your energy. You dilute the concentration of energy that was the downpour on it. So obviously, let's say this mansion now with 8 bedrooms with yellow, I don't know what this yellow paint and marble floors in the swimming pool. Now, once you start telling people, oh, blah, 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 I'm manifesting an 8-bedroom mansion, with marble floors and swimming pools, people will now add their own energy to it, sometimes not meaning to, sometimes very subconsciously, because everyone has only their own limitation. And most people cannot see other people achieve beyond their own means. So for example, if somebody doesn't see themselves manifesting a mansion, they're not going to be quick and easy to be like, yeah, you can manifest a mansion. So they might subconsciously limit you. They might now add doubt. They'll be like, oh, but, who else do you know that has this? Oh, but the statistics say blah, 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 blah. Oh, but these are the realists. These are the people that look at how things are now and try to put you in that box of the now. Whereas the person that was manifesting is seeing how things could be and going towards that. And then because you are creating that, the law of the universe has to bring it into physical reality. It just has to. There's no way. So if you keep looking at what is now, the reality of now, oh, now you don't have the mansion, then guess what? You keep going to be staying here, floating here. The mansion ain't going to manifest. But if you see yourself in that manifestation of the mansion, you're seeing yourself that you have manifested it, you're seeing yourself that this is possible, you're seeing the good times, you're feeling the emotions, then guess what? That too will come to pass. And once it comes, or once he has physically manifested, you'll be like, oh, damn. Oh, yeah, and this is exactly the house that I was manifesting. Because sometimes you manifest it and then you just let it go. Because that's one thing else. You have to let it go, not hold on to it. Because half the time when you hold on to something, you choke it. And when you choke it, it's almost like, oh, you don't believe it's possible. So you need to be able to let it go. Like, bro, let it go. No, you have to be able to let it go. And then when you're letting it go, sorry, my throat was a bit dry. When you're able to let it go, this is when the magic happens. This is when the other compartments will come aligned. Or this is when the other compartments will come in to support your manifestation. But you have to be open and you have to have belief and faith. Oh man, belief and faith is so important. So, wow, before I go into a whole nother, right? Let us actually listen to a little bit of Sadhguru and his thoughts of what manifesting is, and then we'll come back to that. Let's enjoy his video, or his teachings, guys. So you see, he was talking about creating from your mind. So obviously creating from your mind is very, very important, because you need to know what you want to create. Whether it's good or bad, it will still come to pass, because the universe doesn't really differentiate between, oh, this is good and this is bad. It's like you ask and you receive. Simples. So you have to be careful of what you're asking for. If you're asking for something that's good and, brings about peace, brings about joy for yourself, then it's great. If you're asking for something that doesn't, then obviously, it's a bit different, isn't it? So with that being said, he was talking about creating from your mind. So do you know what you'd like your life to look like in the next 5 years? Okay, maybe 5 years is too long. How are the next 3 years? Take 10 seconds to think about it. I'll give you 10 seconds. The next 3 years, what would you like to see in your life? What would you like to have manifested in the next 3 years in your life? Have you had a thought? What is it? Was it a mansion? Was it some super fly cars? Was it businesses? Was it second, third income? Was it, peace, joy, and happiness? Was it tranquility? Was it prosperity? Was it health? Was it love? Was it family? What was it that you like to manifest in the next 3 years? Drop a comment. Actually, drop a comment through WhatsApp. I want to see what some of you guys are looking to manifest in the next 3 years. So the number is 0778-7939958. So drop a comment, WhatsApp your 3-year manifestation. And those that are tuned in on IG Live, you can drop it directly into the comment section of IG Live and I will read them out. And if you want to join IG Live, it's at be.idole on Instagram. So, with that being said, the Sadhguru says, first of all, it's created within the mind. Everything that we see is created in the mind. So this chair that you're sitting on was created in the mind before it became a physical chair. So let's listen a little bit further on what he has to say. was saying that an unestablished mind is referred to as a monkey, having a monkey mind, being all over the place, having too much movement that is unnecessary, not having focus. So, obviously, when you look at monkeys anyway, they look all fun and la 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 la, but they're always what's the word? They're energetic, yes, but they're sharp in a certain degree, but they're cluttered. So a monkey refers to a cluttered mind, refers to a mind that's going up and down, there's no sharp focus. So if that is the case, and someone's mind is like a monkey, how easy do you think this person will have, or how easy would it be to manifest with a monkey mind? I don't think so. I don't think it will be easy still, because of the law of the universe, especially if emotions in them, vibrations, well, everything's vibration, but emotions and visuals, visualization is there. So if that is the case, would this person that has a monkey mind, would they manifest things that are beneficial to them, that they're actually enjoying, or would they manifest things just because they're manifesting it just by passing by? It would be by passing by, because it's not intentionally done. A monkey mind is all over the place. A monkey mind would then literally manifest things that are from all over. They won't have that focus. They won't be manifesting things that they generally want. They'll be manifesting things just by passing, or things that they've heard, or things, that generally don't bring them any satisfaction. That is what they'll be manifesting. So if we have a look at the following, what he says as a follow-up. Because, I don't know if you guys heard it at the beginning, but he said that God will not lift a finger for you. If you want to manifest something, or you want him to build a house, he's not going to lift the finger for you to build that house. Which goes, again, to my first point of, you can't just have prayer and think it's going to fall into your lap. You need to fulfill the steps that come with it. So you have prayer, and you ask for it, and then you're going to be guided towards what you've asked for. But you have to put in the legwork. You can't just sit there and be like, yo, it's going to fall into my lap, because, guess what? It's not. You have to put in that investment too. And especially, I don't see how you're asking for something and then you don't want to bet on yourself. Why wouldn't you do that? If you know this is what you want, and you want to, manifest this mansion, then bet on yourself. Go all in, and then the universe and God will have you. Well, universe, God, divine will have your back, because you asked for it, it's going to be given to you. Now you're betting on yourself, and you're doing you're putting in some kind of effort. If you feel like you're over efforting, as in you're kind of battling through it, then maybe relax, because that might mean that the time's not right, and the energy you're providing at that point is not right, and what you're trying to manifest is not going to come into manifestation just because you're literally battling through. You're not supposed to be battling through. If you feel like you're stagnant, just take a step back, relax, do something else, and then once that creative flow comes in, you follow through. But definitely with prayer comes also action. You can't just pray and expect it to come into your lap, or fall into your lap, or come from the sky, or thunder brings it about. Nah, you need to put in that legwork a little bit, but it's for yourself. It's you that asked for it, so it makes sense for you to put a little bit of legwork and enjoy the fruit of your manifestation. So let's listen to Sadhguru and what he has to say. So he's talking about manifestations now. How basically an organized mind will bring about manifestation. An organized mind organized in one direction will bring about things without you lifting a finger, which means you're not battling to bring it about. Just a quick shout out on IG Live. We've got Ep.4 Barrowman from Ginger, Uganda. Hello. Yeah, hi to you. Thank you for tuning in and like dropping your comment. So we were asking earlier, what is that you want to manifest, or what would you like to manifest in the next 3 years? If you can drop that, and then we give a nice, have a little conversation going in regards to that. What is it that you'd like to manifest in the next 3 years? So as Sadhguru was saying, when you have a focused mind and body, mind, emotion, and energy is aligned in one direction. When it says energy is life force, like the energy that you surround yourself with. This is things like something simple that people might not see as very, very vital. Like, for example, taking a shower or taking a bath. It's so vital because it transmutes the energy. Water cleanses, water heals, water transmutes information, carries information. So if you're feeling like sluggish, you're feeling, under the weather, and you have a shower, you feel revived, you feel refreshed, you feel, back to speed, just because water cleanses that. And especially when you're showering or having a bath with a certain intention, and the intention is like you're in a good mood. Most people sing in the shower. They don't know that that isn't even a ritual, like singing in the shower, because you're transmuting that energy into a positive outcome, or a positive, a positive experience. But you don't step in the same person. The person that steps into the shower is not the same person that steps out, if we're being real. So, yeah, so he was saying basically that a focused mind can manifest almost anything without lifting a finger, which goes to say that the more you actually organize your mind, the more you actually take time to even heal your mind, or the more you take time to acknowledge what's going on in your mind, the more you have a positive experience. And most of us, I feel like we don't do that. Like from the get-go of the alarm. First of all, the alarm waking you up, I feel like that's so wrong. Like so wrong on so many levels. But obviously, we're getting back into our habits. So obviously, yeah, for now we still have alarms. But if you're able to align yourself and align your energies and everything into the space where you don't actually need an alarm to wake up, and it can be done. I've done it before, where I used to like just wake up right before. Actually, even these days, if I say I want to wake up at 8, it's so funny. If I say I want to wake up at 8, I wake up at 8 without the alarm. Or if I say I want to wake up at 6, and I'm like, okay. It depends how you go to bed, and what you're doing before you're going to bed, and what you do as the first thing when you wake up. Because most of the time, most people wake up straight away and they're already on their phone. They're like, oh my gosh, I need to check what's popping off on Instagram. What comments did I get? What's going on WhatsApp? And that is like, you're just consuming junk at this point. Like things, information is just being thrown at you. But when you wake up, and the first thing you do is like, you align yourself and you're like, yo, let me center myself. What kind of day is it that I want to have? What do I want to see in this day? What do I want to contribute to this day? And then you step forward like that. That's you just taking like a quick, 2 minutes, 3 minutes for yourself. You can do this in bed, in your mind, and then you move forward. Hi to Rodriguez 1977 on IG Live. Morning to you too. Oh, where are you based that you're saying morning? Here's actually like afternoon. Where are you based, Rodriguez? So, as we were saying, so this is where you take the time for you first thing in the morning. It is so important, especially if you want to use and harness the energy and the power of your mind. This is something so, you know, we all have been blessed with this, but most of us, we don't know how to use it. So obviously, if we are using the power of the mind to manifest a great day, or manifest a happy day, or how it could be even a small thought, like you're thinking, okay, I'd like to manifest a coconut latte today. And then you go about your day, blah, 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 and before you know, you come into the office and someone's like, oh yeah, I picked you up a coconut latte. You're like, ka-ching! You manifested that coconut latte. But that's my point. So the more organized your mind is, the easier it is to do that. If you have a lot of stuff on your mind, if you're thinking about 10,000 things, if you know, like, thinking about what am I going to do next week, and then this, and I need to pick up dry cleaning, I need to do that, and I need to do this, and I need to blah, and I need to pick up this, and then blah, it's going to be harder. But once you organize your mind and you're like, okay, this is the focus, and you can go one step at a time, before you know it, somebody might call you, oh, yo, I'm in the area, do you want me to pick up your dry cleaning? And you're like, oh, yeah, oh, thanks. It's like, no sweat, no worries, I got it. So yeah, oh, Seattle, that is nice. Oh, almost 7 a.m. Oh, wow, that must be nice. I think the weather should be nice, isn't it? Up there. So we were talking about manifesting and what is manifesting. What does manifesting mean? Have you manifested? Rodriguez, have you manifested anything lately? Have you? Or what would you like to manifest in the next 3 years, you know? So drop a comment below and then we'll read them out. So like Sadhguru was saying, that a calm mind and a focused mind, a mind centered into one direction, finds it easy to manifest without lifting a finger, without battling, so that mansion that we were talking about earlier, they will literally go about the day. Before you know it, they might see the exact mansion advertised somewhere, and they're like, okay, and they inquire it, and before you know it, now they aligned themselves, like it's effortless manifestation. So another way, obviously, of directing your mind, clearing your mind, is meditation. Another way as well is, like, I feel, is working out. When you're engulfed in experience, it doesn't have to even just be working out. It can be you playing an instrument, you writing, you creating something, just sitting in a place and being immersed in that creative flow, and that's all you're doing. Let's read out something. Did you know the universe put you? 1 second, because the thing is a bit far. It says, did you know the universe put you in front of me for a reason today? This message needs to hear. Oh, I'm so happy, Rodriguez. Yeah, the universe got your back. For real. You're most welcome. Expel the negative thinking. I'm just doing on myself and others. I don't enjoy it. Rodriguez, if you want to transmute your energy, like we were saying earlier, take a bath. Like a bath with the intention, or take a shower with the intention. A little tip for everyone: salt showers. Salt showers is literally showers that you take with salt. Salt disintegrates negative energy, or disintegrates energy that are not yours. So all you would do is you would step in the shower, let the water flow through you, not through you, but like on you, and then salt. You salt, let the salt sit on your skin for a minute. This can be it's ordinary salt, guys, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no sea salt, no Himalayan salt, no crystal blah 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 salt. I'm just talking about normal table salt. And then you pat it on your skin, you let it sit there for a minute, and then you wash off the salt, and then you proceed to shower how you shower. And you will find that you feel a lot lighter. If you do it before bed, you will sleep like a baby. Guaranteed. If you do it in the morning, you feel refreshed and like energized. And so, Rodriguez, that's one tip. Have a salt shower. Let us know how it goes, and we'll be looking forward to that. You know, looking forward to your feedback. Yeah, salt shower. Or if you want, you can have a salt bath. Put the salt in the bath. But the only reason salt baths is a bit just because you'll be sitting in the dirty energy, if you know what I mean. So the salt shower would be so much better. You just like wet yourself and then And like, in all honesty, like I was saying, water transmutes the energy, especially when you have an intention. When you're showering, the intention is, I'm cleansing myself, I'm grateful for this new opportunity, it's going to be amazing when I step out of the shower. So it's really good. But the soul shower, that works automatic. Like enjoy it. You're most welcome, Rodriguez. So yeah, we're talking about manifesting. What is manifesting? Manifesting. Have you manifested anything lately that you wanted? And how is that going? How are your manifestations going? I mean, for the longest time for me, like I was saying, is I was writing down my affirmations. I was writing down, that I was doing the physical work, but it felt like a little bit like a battle, as Sadhguru was saying. Not because I was forcing it, but because of not understanding that the laws of the universe, because obviously I'll manifest certain things and certain things not, and I'm just like, what's going on? But then I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter, because this, what I wanted, has already come to pass, so this other thing will come to pass. But you have to manifest with the emotions. You have to manifest with that feeling. You have to manifest with that vibration, with that visualization. So you need to see the full package. So if we're looking even at the laws of the universe, because obviously the laws of the universe, there's many. There's obviously the law of vibration, which means everything vibrates and everything has like it is attracts energies, because it's like literally vibrating. So nothing is ever still. Everything is in constant motion. Even this cup is in constant motion, even though it looks fixed, because it's going at a minuscule level, and we need to like have a macro something scope, microscope to look at it. So then we have the law of relativity, which is exactly the nature, value, or quality of something can only be measured in relation to another object. So this is even like relativity, like hot and cold. Like, how do you measure hot and how do you measure cold? It's the same thing. It's still temperature on one spectrum, but one is extreme hot, one is extreme cold. So they're in relation to each other. That's how you can measure them, or day and night, and so forth. And with the law of cause and effect. So the cause, for example, if you're taking the previous example, prayer. Something happened, you observed something, you want it different. So that's the cause. This is, you want the mansion, the 8-bedroom mansion with the marble floors and the swimming pool. Now the effect is that you're going, well, it's too coined, because you can say the effect is the prayer, but then there's more than just the prayer to the effect, because the cause could be you are praying, and then the effect is the intuitive nudges, the information that's flowing through you, what divine and God is asking through you for you to do to get what you are asking for. And that's also it. So every cause has an effect. Every effect has a cause. Be at cause for what you desire and you will get the effect. So obviously the more you focus on what you want to desire, the more you will manifest it. Because the cause is that you want to manifest the 8-bedroom mansion. The effect is that things will align itself towards that of what you're asking for. So we have the law of polarity, but here it talks about hot, cold, light, dark, upside down, bad, good, which is like one without the other doesn't exist. So darkness without light doesn't exist. Sun without moon doesn't exist. Hot and cold doesn't exist without the other. So you need the both. But it's also kind of like goes into like the law of duality, because the law of the two, that you need always two opposites, yin yang. So there's so many. The law of transmutation, I think that is the most, you put your energy, effort, your thought and action into attracting what you desire, and you will surely attract the physical manifestation of that. Which transmutation, I think, is basically any energy can be transmuted into anything. So you can take a negative experience and then transmute it into a positive. You can take a positive experience and transmute it into a negative. Everything is also perception, because we can both look at this cup and I see like, oh my, this is an amazing cup of coconut latte. Something might look at this cup as like, ew, it's a whole cup of black coffee. Somebody else might look at this cup and be like, oh, this reminds me of a nice hot chocolate, you know, like somebody else might look at this cup and think, oh my gosh, this is some spiced pumpkin latte, but it's all in relation to one, the person's experience. So what you experience is how you will perceive a thing. Two, what maybe you're thinking about, what you want to manifest. You know, if you're manifesting, if I'm going to manifest a coconut latte, I'll be manifesting a coconut latte, you know. But somebody else might be like, oh, I just had a hot chocolate yesterday, so yeah. And somebody be like, ew, I had black coffee from there. It was a horrible experience. So that's where they're thinking about the black coffee. So it really depends on the person. It depends on what they want to manifest. It depends on how they perceive and see things. Are we here? Are we here? You get it? We getting it? Cool. So let's listen to, we've got 5 minutes left actually, guys. Wow, today it went actually really, really quickly. So we'll listen to a little bit more of Sadhguru before we sign out. So see what he has to say. You know, actually, I think we'll leave Sadhguru for now and we'll close off with this. Like, if you're looking to manifest, there are 3 key components. You have to know exactly what you want, number 1. Number 2, you have to be able to visualize it. See it in your mind's eye. Imagine it. Walk through the doors, you know, sign that check. Be happy in that bliss. Feel with the sun on your skin. You know, whatever it is, you have to be able to visualize it, to see it. Then 3, you have to be able to attach emotion to it. You have to be able to see yourself in that mansion and feel how it feels to sit upright on the pillow, on the fluffy big pillow, and you have to hear the laughter and maybe smell the amazing mangoes and coconuts and, you know, as much detail as possible. And then 4th, I forgot the 4th thing, you have to have faith. You have to know that it will come to pass. The work is done. Ask and you shall receive. And also, there's also like, my word shall not come back to me void. I can't remember which scripture it is, but I know it's like, my word shall grow forth and not come back to me void. So when you're saying what you're wanting, and you know it's going to come back to you as you requested. Which goes to show from the comment saying, you know, be careful what you wish for. Because at the end of the day, laws are laws. It will come back to you. You know, it's like a boomerang effect. So intentionally create things you genuinely want to see in your life. Intentionally create things, you know, of value to you, that will help advance you, that will help bring about a nice experience. Why would you want to create something that's not a nice experience? So guys, like, manifest the manifesting. Manifest what you like to see. Manifest the thing you'd like to see in this experience. Remember, it's fun. Remember, don't think about it too rigidly. Don't think about it like, oh my days, I need to manifest. Oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock, I need to write this. No, that becomes work. And once something becomes work, it's not going to flow no more. The whole purpose is for the energy to flow through you, within you, through you, around you, transmute the energy. And remember the other tip, if you want to transmute energy and you want to like get rid of negative energy, have a salt shower. Wet your skin, pat yourself with salt, let it sit there for a minute, and then rinse it off. And let me know how you feel. You guys can drop a comment on this IG live. I'll post it to my timeline. Or you can just drop me a message, you know, and let me know what your experience was with the salt shower. Literally, it's intention. There's so much. And I'm talking about normal table salt. I'm not talking about no special salt. Just normal table salt. Let me know how it goes for you. So, manifesting. I hope you guys have, you know, got a little bit more knowledge in regards to manifesting and how it's done and, you know, the experience of it. Enjoy it. And like I said, the question was, what would you like to see, or what would you like to manifest in the next 3 years? Drop your comments below and let's see what you want to manifest. And remember also, your manifestations, you should keep them hush hush to yourself. I know it kind of defeats the purpose because I'm saying like, what would you like to manifest, and you commenting it. The you know, your top 3, those are the ones that you it's for yourself, you know. Maybe I need to do another episode on vision boards and how to do them correctly and how to utilize them. I think that's what we'll do next time. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today on Outspoken Truths, another episode. And yeah, I will see you next Friday. Stay blessed, stay lovely, keep manifesting your manifestation, guys, and enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye. And